Hi, welcome to Number Corner. Today is Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. All right, if you wrote this out shorthanded, you would write it out 9-22-20. Okay, for today, we are going to work with a couple different things. We're first going to do, like we always do, our calendar collector for the day. So we're going to look at our pattern. We had a story problem yesterday. So what would be next in our pattern? I hope you came up with a number rack. So let's go ahead and flip that over. Remember, when you're counting your number racks, you can go ahead and look that this is 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 here. So I could go 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. 8 plus 8 equals 16. And again, we don't have any more that we have to get to 20 because we're past 20. And we flipped over a number rack for today. All right, let's go ahead and go back. We're going to go ahead and do our time for today. So we left off yesterday with, right here, sorry. We left off with 10 o'clock. Hour hand, minute hand. Let's go ahead and keep counting by fives. Please count with me. All right, we're at 10, 10:05, 10:10, 10:15, 10:20, 10:25, 10:30, 10:35, 10:40, 10:45, 10:50, 10:55, and we are now at 11 o'clock. Okay, so on my chart, I need to go ahead and go back and I need to fill out my chart. And I'm going to scroll down until I get to this one, which is today. We're at 11 a.m. And I have to add now 600 minutes plus 60, because 60 minutes is added every single day. So let's go 600 plus 60, okay? What would that be? Do you already know? Okay, so our hundreds is going to stay the same. We're just going to count 60 more. So if I'm at 600, 610, 620, 630, 640, 650, 660. So 660 minutes is so far how many minutes we have on our clock. Okay, so now I need you to go ahead and pull out your Number Corner workbook. Remember, that is the blue workbook that we've been working with. And I need you to flip back to this page for me. Okay, so go ahead and pause me as you do this. Okay, so now we are going to fill out our chart together. Okay, we have to fill out 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock. All right, so at 9 o'clock, personally, I am checking Google Classroom. Now, you might be eating breakfast then. You might be logging onto Google Classroom and looking to see what you have that day. There are a lot of things you could be doing at 9 o'clock depending on your schedule. Okay, and this is a typical day. At 9 o'clock, if you do something Monday and Wednesday, usually the same, just write that, okay? Try to do the one that you have the most of. All right, I'm going to slide it a little up. At 10 o'clock, I am usually answering emails. I am answering emails. Okay, now we have to do 11 o'clock. All right, at 11 o'clock, I am usually working on videos. I am, and I messed up my A on M, so I'm going to erase really quick. I am working on videos. So maybe at 11 o'clock, you are in Google Classroom and you're doing our work. You could say, I am doing my work, or I am at school. That would be fine too. Okay. Now we have to go back up here where our clock is. All right. I already filled out a couple. I already kind of colored in a couple. You're going to need a lighter crayon like you did the last time. Try to stay with the same color crayon. And you have to shade in all of 8, all of 9, all of 10, and you have to go all the way to 11 o'clock. So go ahead and pause me until you have that section done. All right, we're going to work with this odd and even chart like we've been working with. All right, we have September 22nd already on there. We have 21 counters or markers on here. I need to go ahead and add another red. So looking at this, is this an even or an odd number? I hope you came up with even again, because remember, that's a perfect rectangle and it has the same number. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 red, and I don't even need to count these blue, because if you look at it, it's the exact same amount. So we know that this is also going to be 11. So our problem for today is going to be 11 plus 11 equals 22. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill it out on our odd and even chart. And I'm going to go ahead and put 11, not minus, plus 11 equals 22. And I'm going to fill in that this is even. We already know that. We're going to take our answer right here, which is 20. And we're going to go 22 minus 11 equals 11. Okay, so that is it for our odd and our even chart today. We're going to go ahead and go to this kangaroo where we filled out yesterday to 100. If I was to add in 10 more, what would I have? Well, let's count. 10, count with me please. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 110. I have to resize that just a little bit so we can see it later. And there's that awesome screen that I kept having yesterday too. Okay, so our last part of Number Corner today is they want us to look back at this calendar collector that we do every day. And they want us to go back and complete any story problems. So we're going to have to go back a couple days and solve these story problems. All right, so let's go ahead and solve this first one. I'm going to scroll in so you can see it. And it says, Talia bought 20 pencils for school. She gave them all to her friends. How many pencils does she have left? So if she has 20 pencils and she gave them all away, so does she have any pencils left? Okay, so she has 20 pencils. She gives every single one of them away. So she's giving all 20 away. How many does she have left then? I hope you came up with 0. So on our chart, I'm going to go ahead and fill that equation out for the 3rd of this month. We're going to go ahead and go to the 6th now, okay? It says Matt has 5 crackers in his lunchbox. He ate some of them. Then there were 3 left. How many crackers did he eat? So we know he's going to eat them, so we're going to subtract because he's going to be eating or taking away that amount. But we don't know how many yet. That's our question here. But we know he's left with 3. So we have to figure out 5 minus something equals 3. So if I have 5 and I know he has 3 left at the end, I can take those 3 away and I'm left with 2. So here Matt ate 2 crackers. Okay, and I'll go ahead and fill this out on our chart again later for time-wise. All right, I'm going to do our last few. We have here, the teacher ate 3 apples. She had 1 apple left on her desk after school. How many apples did her students give her that morning? Oh, so here is, I'm going to erase this a little bit. I need some room. We don't know how many apples she had. That's the part we're trying to figure out. That's the question here. So she ate or took away 3 apples, and she had 1 left at the end of the day. Okay, so again, she had some. She ate 3, and she has 1 left. So when you have a problem like this, you have to look at it. Okay, she ate 3 of them. So she had 3 at one time, and she has 1 more left. So we're kind of adding these 2 numbers. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 minus 3 equals 1. She started, the teacher did, with 4 apples. All right, we're going to do 1 more for today. We have a couple more we'll have to catch up on another day. All right. It said the teacher had 20 students in her class. On her class list. Some of them did not come the first day. Well, that's a bummer. They didn't come. But 14 of them were in class. how many were not at school. So again, she has 20 students on her class list. Some of them did not come the first day, but 14 of them were in class. So we can subtract that 14 students that we know are in class, and we have to figure out how many are not in class. So we're missing this number here. Okay, so we could do a couple things. We could do 20 dots on our board and cross off 14. We could count up from 14 to get to 20. That's what I'm going to do with you right now. So let's count up from 14 to 20. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here I know 20 minus 14 equals 6. So I'm going to go ahead and update the 3rd, the 6th, the 9th, and the 12th for our number corner. We will still have to do the 15th and the 18th another day. All right, well, that is it for number corner today. Bye, boys and girls.